Hi, Dr. Quinn.
How are you doing today?
I'm okay.
Okay.
So I came here to talk to you about my parents and I. Actually was talking to a couple friends early on in the week, and I don't know, things didn't end as well as I hoped that they did. It's because they didn't understand like where I was coming from because
Okay.
of my culture and my background, and it's okay if you don't understand as well, but I don't know, it's kind of weird, and I kind of feel weird for telling you this, but
Please don't feel weird. This is a safe environment for you to tell me anything you need to tell me, and I'm not going to judge you. And anything you say is just between us. So I know you have a lot to say about your parents, and I just don't want you to be fearful that this will get back to them, because this is just between you and I.
okay. Well, my parents and I, we've been really frustrated with each other lately because I recently just changed my major from nursing to human services, and they're not really understanding why I did that, and they're even more frustrated because now it's going to take me another 2 or 3 years before I can graduate, and I don't know, it's just very frustrating because like I did nursing for 3 years and I wasn't happy with doing nursing. Like, it took me 3 years to find out that it wasn't for me, and I just feel like human services opens a wide range of doors for me, and it has to do with like things I'm passionate about, like with helping people and doing what's right and stuff like that. And as far as my parents being on my back about when I'll graduate, it's been like that for the past 2 years, and they've been really pushing me to like graduate because I feel like they have this skewed idea of like, whenever you're in college you have to graduate within or at the 4th year, and this is my 4th year and I have like nothing to show for it because I transferred from California to Georgia, and with doing so only 10 credits transferred, so I had to start all over again. And then I just recently changed.
Extra stress for you as well.
Yeah, because it's not like I'm just going to school to go to school, or like I'm doing badly. Like, I'm trying very hard to figure out what I want in life, and now that I figured it out, like I'm trying my best in school like I've always have. And it's just it's a lot of stress that they want me to do something that I don't want to do, and it's even more stressful that they put a time limit for me, because it takes people longer than 4 years to finish a bachelor's.
Well, okay, so let me just kind of reiterate what you said. So it seems like you're stressed with the fact that your parents don't really understand your major, and they're kind of stressing you out about graduation. It also seems a little bit like they're almost trying to dictate what you want to do. Am I right about that?
Yeah, they're trying to, and I guess that's the reason why the relationship between me and my parents were never really that great, because my cousins and friends, our family friends, like their kids, they finished school and they majored in whatever their parents told them to. Like, my cousins, they were lawyers and doctors and stuff like that. And whenever me and my parents came to the agreement of nursing, I wasn't even that crazy about it, but I did it just to please them. And as I got deeper into it, I was just like, oh, I don't like this, so I'm not going to do it. So I've always kind of rebelled against my parents in that sense, because I don't want to end up like my cousins, because like, they're in a lot of debt. They don't even like what they majored in, and their jobs right now are completely different from what they went to school for. You know, I don't want to waste money and I don't want to waste time, and I don't want to live a life that my parents planned out for me, like my cousins have, you know? I want to live my own life. And
have you told your parents this? Do they understand that, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure to a certain extent they've always known that, because I've always been like very rebellious against what they want me to do or what they say, you know? And I mean, they make it seem like I'm such a bad kid, you know, like I'm in school, I'm trying to do good, I'm trying to make something of myself. It's just, I don't want to do something that's not going to make me happy, you know?
Well, first off, I want to congratulate you for being in school. I mean, I know that sounds weird, but that is, I mean, it's really good that you're going to school, I think. And, but I also think that it's important for you, it seems like, to respect your parents as well. Well, let me ask you, how many years left do you have of college, do you think?
I have 2 more years. I should graduate in December of 2015.
Okay. And do your parents know that?
No, like, because I just changed my major, like, things have been really rocky between them and I, you know?
Well, I have a suggestion. Let me know if you're feeling this or not. But it might be really nice for them to kind of see in writing when you'll graduate. That might ease the stress off you, especially if they're giving you a lot of pressure to graduate. So maybe writing down when you're going to graduate will help them see,
like, December 25th.
Yeah, like, and writing out the classes you'll take each
okay.
semester.
Okay.
And letting them know, like, you are on track, you're doing it. That might kind of ease the pressure.
Yeah.
How do you think they would react to that?
Well, I mean, they're not going to be happy about another 2 years, but there's nothing that they or I can do. But maybe if I write that out, they'll have it and not bug me about it, you know? So yeah, maybe I should write out a course evaluation plan for when I can graduate and just give it to them.
Can you think of any other things that might ease the stress or pressure from them or help them
just
understand?
wish that I wish that they can see what human services, like what all it has to offer, you know? Like, I feel like they hear the word human services and it has nothing to do with like doctor, nurses, or lawyer, and it's like such a big turnoff for them. But it's like they didn't give it a chance, you know? And I tried to talk to them about it, and it's like they're not hearing me at all. And I just don't know what else I can do.
Well, you might want to think about this as well, but I have a friend at KSU who is an advisor in the human services major. I could call her and see if she would be willing to meet with you and your parents, and that might just help them learn about the major. She could explain things to them, kind of tell them career paths that our major offers, and they might really appreciate that.
Yeah.
How do you think they would feel about that? Do you think they would do it?
Yeah, I'm willing to give that a try, because you know, if they don't hear me, at least they'll hear somebody else, and you know, take a different perspective, because I don't know, I just can't deal with them anymore. Like, it's very, very frustrating, you know? So yeah, I would like to look into that, actually.
Okay. Well, I will definitely be calling her So to sum up everything, it just seems like you're a little stressed with school because your family doesn't they don't appreciate your major, and they don't appreciate that you're working on getting done with school, even though you have almost 2 years left. Do you feel like that's right? Is that okay? Yeah. All right, well, I would love to discuss how it goes with your parents in the human services major. But again, let me just reiterate that it is okay if you change your mind. I won't be mad, and I will understand that if you decide not to do that. So if you change your mind, you can always call me and let me know.
Okay, well, I will go home and write up that plan,
Okay.
and then I will call you later on in the week to let you know after I sit down and talk to my parents about it.
Okay, that'll be great.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Dr.
You're
Quinn.
welcome. Have a great week.
You too.